What secrets are within the mantis hive? Let's see. I really should have read that queen name. Territory usually deemed forbidden for most, regardless of whether you came here willingly or not. You're here now. You have to run away. Prepare to fight. Prepare a little bit of that hull. They have an ASB online. They have other nightmare stuff. I really need power, I guess. That's an issue. It's a good thing no one's sitting in the med bay. That's why you never leave anyone in the med bay. They will die, and then you will be sad. Let's go ahead and just smash through their shields. Okay, we did 1 damage to the shields. Alright, about now, I think. I had to hold off on the stun lasers. There we go. It's a miss. You know what? That's good enough. Scrape through their stuff. One gun, the gun I cared about is offline, so we'll be fine. Need to make sure, just keep hitting those shields. We got some pretty good evasion on them. We'll be fine. We only need the 2 shield layers anyway. Alright, we can cloak. And we'll scrape through these rooms. Come on. Ah, that's poor timing on my part. Really thought I had done it late enough. Let's go ahead and just shoot these guys while they're stunned in there, and we'll shoot the clone bay. That'll be 2 dead. This guy really needs help repairing, so send in the boys to help. We'll guillotine through these guys. I'm gonna go for the crew kill. Oh, they did fit. Let's go ahead and turn those shields off. Alright, we'll do it now. Am I really just... Oh, no, there it goes. I got one of them. That guy ran, though, because that room's out of O2. Probably will eat 1 ASB here. Just because I don't think this will be charged in time. That guy's done for. That guy's gonna go fix that for some reason. Cloak, cloak. Ah, maybe we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Sweet. Hello, level 1. It's both good and bad for this first ASB. Rid of this guy. Gotcha. That's a crew kill. Cluster bomb. Ooh, yeah, that's something that will help me for the flagship, or not the flagship, but the dudes definitely. Help me turn off. Engines, maybe? Yeah, I can't really turn off. I can turn off piloting. The issue is you can't turn off guns, even if it does a million bajillion damage. Yeah, random stuff. It'll be fine. This guy needs to go to the med bay. Oh, there's that quest finally. Be nice to see what that's all about. Alright. Hooray for money and survival and cluster bomb. Gotta love cluster bomb. Cluster bomb's 2, right? Yeah, it's 2. Gotta hold on to. We need to find a store, and we need to just like buy a million bajillion missiles. Defend the civilians. Yeah, why not? It has the markings of the Sarin. You know it once. It's Infamous Mantis Raider. All right. Quite the upgrade from Sector 1 or Universe 1. No, yeah, I'll murder him. Yeah, it's fine. Well, you know what's the worst that can happen? He only has a flak. Like, he's not that daunting of a foe. I'll send all the boys in to fight, and I don't particularly want to. He does have this. Any projectiles? That could be an issue. I may have to send these all in at once. We need to turn drones off. That's not great. You did kill your own crew, though, so it's fine. He lived with 5 health. You only need 5. Okay, we're gonna shoot one of these, and then shoot a million bajillion lasers. Okay, we destroyed your turret. That doesn't really help me. My shields! Alright, you guys gotta go fix shields. I'm gonna plug through this. 67, should be good enough. Was good enough. Okay, we've destroyed the repair bot, which is probably the best thing to destroy, to be honest. Not my med bay. It's a good thing he healed up. You two should go help. I have three of those, so I'll be fine. Shoot this, so hopefully it's busy. Nope, still got taken down anyway. He's gonna run out of those small bombs eventually. Ah, come on. This thing is so good. Eventually what's going to happen is he's going to run out of small bombs. And I'm just going to have to sit here and... I need to stop shooting my kernel launcher. Yeah, he's out of small bombs now. So he can't hurt me anymore. And we'll just keep firing our guns until we destroyed all of these. Well, you know, if I actually do make it through the shields more often, I can maybe do this instead. This is probably a better idea. This guy needs to go to the med bay. Good thing we had level 3 shields. Okay. Send all the lasers in. Okay, that's good enough. Piloting and gets rid of that. Okay, that's good. Yeah, he had very low. I was afraid he was gonna have really, really high drunk drill. No, he only had level 3. We do need to smack. Well, let's smack shields, and we'll do this. There we go. Because we do have to do the crew kill. I can't heal him, I think. Like, I don't have level 2 medbay or level 2 sensors or a teleporter or anything, so I think he's dead. But I'll get his sweet ship. Or, not his ship, but, you know, his loots. That's always the issue with the Casable Craft. I just never have that stuff with me. Like, I don't carry around the stuff we need to save him. I'll wait for the guillotine. I'm not going to risk it. Ooh, I got it anyway. Alright, you know, that works for me. Slot A for the Mantis cruiser. Once Proud Warrior has finally fallen. 36 bucks. Hit up to civilians. Very, very grateful you've killed him. That was incredible. Here, take this thing that I will throw into space. As you're leaving, Skazak's ship is still floating in space from after the battle subsides. It is a life pod rapidly fleeting. Is that... I don't think you can use fleeting like that. I'm trying to think if you can use fleeting as in, like, dying. Like a life pod is rapidly dying, like the O2's running out of it. It's like a fleeting mood, right? Like something that's like quickly fading. I don't know. You can't imagine what crazy secrets about you might find. We explore the life pod. We'll escape. All right, I guess we will. We'll take a quick dive into this. Because how in the world did I manage to actually get this crew kill? I like never get a crew kill that actually leads to anything with this dude. Alright, so from the looks of it, there's a lot of options here. You can't see any of it because of how many options there are. But the important option is that we can use 8 missiles to blow open a door on the ship, and that starts the Bishop quest. Or we can go for the life pod, which just gives us the dude. Which, that's nice and all, but right now, he's only going to work against us as a mind-controlled dude, probably. So I think we're going to go to his ship and investigate. Because I don't really need another dude to punch. We got plenty of punchy dudes. Investigate his ship. Wait, I have phasing crew? Oh, okay. That was one of the options. It's like phasing crew, hacking, boarding drones. Like maybe a third or fourth thing. There's like 6 options. And I I didn't think I had phasing crew. I was thinking just ghosts, but I guess technically one of these guys can go through the walls. This guy, I think? This guy may be able to go through walls. Lipod flies far out of sight and step aboard the now empty husk. Though much of the ship is particularly uninteresting despite the occasional bloodstains, you find a heavily protected door that can only lead to one place: his private quarters. Problem is, you don't know how to open it. Just send the slug in. Once inside, the quarters are decked with once inside of Kazac's quarters are decked. Oh, that sends it's messing with me. I think it's no. Oh no, that's the inside. I kept putting once because it'd be once inside, comma Kazac's quarters are decked, but the inside of Kazac's quarters. I just cannot read today. What is wrong with me? Anyway, it's decked with the heads of lots of dead people. Whoops. On one wall are several pictures pinned next to a map. On closer inspection, there appears to be of Lygon Pilakara, the Mantis Queen, in compromising positions. Next to them is a love letter written in Mantis dialect that your translator can only partially understand. Though you're no ace detective, you reason that it's good enough evidence to suggest Kazakh was one of the Mantis Queen's most recent mates. And you've killed... Well, I haven't, actually, but whatever. You take note of the coordinates on the map and grab some supplies and run away. Alright, and continues way down here. 58 bucks. Yep, can't actually use this. It's unfortunate. I'd rather take the repair gel for the repairs, frankly. That's a spice down there. That's one spice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think is what we're gonna do. Definitely going to store first. Store stress. Save that. Save the world. Gotta check out that hive. Don't find anything particularly interesting. What am I even doing anymore? While you don't find it particularly intelligent to travel into Mantis space without weapons, they're still civilians and won't last long. Alright. I kept wanting to say interesting. What is wrong with me? Rescue the store. Just murder the dudes. Right? The answer is just murder. How did this happen? This was a mistake. I don't know why you would do that. Also, hello, nap time for all of you. This guy is not doing anything. He's just gonna be there in space. Wait for the guillotine to come online. There we go. Might as well start doing some crew kills if I have the option. Yeah, probably want to cloak through that. Alright, so they're pretty hurt. That's good. Probably don't have to wait for the guillotine. I could probably tank through. Yeah, just all that. Let's go ahead and just knock out those guys, maybe. Okay, maybe not in that guy. Maybe just these guys. Ooh, the triple. Gotta love the triple. I don't care about engines. I should probably just take down weapons instead. Alright, you're hurt because you're in the void. Go to the medbay. There we go. Can I shoot this guy to death? Is that math? Is that... It's 45-45. No, that's not math. It's not the math that I desire. Alright, back to your positions. Alright, now that is the math I can deal with. There we go, $57. And a store. Kinda wanna do that. I want a separatist. We haven't had separatists in so long. I miss them so much. That'd be nice. But apparently augments don't work on the merchant, so I can't really do that. Never really checked what this did we? 2 power, 12 seconds, 1 shot. Oh, okay, yeah, I get it. I'm not gonna use it, but I get it. I'm gonna have this up in case. Yeah, I get that gun, but I have better guns at the moment. There's nothing really here to buy except for missiles. Just buy more missiles. We have a lot of money, not gonna lie. That could be a store. You never know. I want to find hacking. We just can't find hacking. Trigger on deck. We'll side with the fugitive. I meant to put up the... What is wrong with me? How did I... okay, yeah. My brain was like, all right, I don't want to risk the mantis murdering me, so we should side with the Ingies. And I was like, yeah, side with the fugitive, of course. What else could you be asking for? Oh, this thing's ioning the shields. I'm like, why am I ioning my shields? I might as well, right? He's gonna stun my shields anyway. That's probably some good timing. I mean, we got hit on that, but whatever. But yeah, he was gonna turn off all my shields, so we'll go ahead and cloak. Doesn't matter. We're gonna sit until the guillotine's ready to go. I really thought that guy was just not gonna do anything after all this. He sat there for so long. Alright. It worked out. Still gonna take... maybe not. I guess we won't take any damage from that guy anymore. Have you go to the med bay. There's nothing you can do down here right now. And they're mantis, so they're boned in terms of repairs. Will guillotine be back online in time? I'm gonna let them cloak again, just in case. Oh yeah, it would be back online in time. By quite a while, wow. I had that completely mistimed. Come on. Spread it out. Yeah, so like that. Turn off all this stuff. I do still have power in this nonsense. But I want to do this and then shoot cloaking. There we go. Turn off their O2, because they are fixing this. I'd like them not to be. O2's offline, so those rooms are going to get spicy once more. They're not fixing cloaking, which is good. Do just have to wait for this, though. It's gonna take a little while. How's Weapon Guy going? Weapon Guy, are you done? Yeah, Weapon Guy's done. He managed to repair 3 bars of power there. Okay, that guy's dead. That's probably a step in the right direction. Guillotine. Hooray for guillotine. Probably should guillotine up there, to be honest. Yeah. Now they've done the no good deeds to me. Turn these rooms back off. Medbay is back online. Probably should turn the medbay off. Just make sure I'm actually hitting the enemies. They're trying desperately to fix that O2 room, but it's real rough. Especially when you're dead. That guy's gonna go try and fix it. I don't think he will. He's given up fixing up there. They're gonna fix the med bay. And I'll go ahead and zap it when it fixes. Ooh, look at there. Worked out just perfectly. Probably will fix it one more time. Just because of how many guys. Maybe not. Maybe not. It may be close. I did not make it. 56 bucks. How unfortunate. How unfortunate for them. I actually can't run all these guns at the same time. Sad fact, but it's true. Yeah, I will attack this ship. How you've boarded me, you fools. This guy, yeah, he can't do anything, right? Can't really do anything. Send in the boys. He does become invincible, right? Yeah, he does become invincible, so he can just be a tank. That firebomb's the thing I'm worried about the most. Yep, no thanks. Ow, that's rough. Why does this guy feel like he's not actually in the right spot? He's in the center of the square, but I don't know, it looks weird. Yep, go ahead and do that. Firebomb's still online, though. Why does it have to be online all the time? Alright, you two go fight this guy. And by that I mean you stay here, you run in here, and stun him. Yep, there we go. Send the poison. And yeah, just guillotine them. Guillotine them like your life depends. Okay, he ran out of that room. Those guys are all dead. Okay, that's good timing there. Those guys are kind of rough. Let's go ahead and cloak. Let this guy stay over here and die. There we go. He's dead. You guys go to the med bay. I need to fix the med bay. Is what I need to do. He's gonna run to the old med bay after this, and I'll probably just. Oh, he's not. All right, I'm just gonna shoot him to death in there. Gotcha. Bad guys? Oh, it's not. What is this run? It's always supposed to be a bad guy. Can't actually have good guys on my ship. I have so much money, and I'm just not spending it. It's just I want to find, like, the stuff, right? The good stuff. We'll do that at the very least. What was even this? This is Assault Man, right? And I don't think I care about that much. Alright, yeah, that's $300 to play with. I don't want to spend too much in case, you know, what if I need to buy more plushies? Massive crystallized asteroid. But nothing of the Salt Man you're looking for. Salt Man might not be here, but we can take advantage of the asteroid. Yeah, we'll stick around. Oh, look, it's a giant ship. You approach the asteroid marveling at the sheer size of it. It's almost as large as your ship. That's when you come to the realization it is a ship. It remains motionless as you approach, and you might suspect it might be empty. Test your theory and send some crew aboard. Yeah, we'll send aboard. Seems like, much like your previous asteroid theory, the empty ship theory is untrue. A skeleton crew of various races rises to meet you. Looks like one of the guild's bounty hunters found us while the boss is out. Rally up the men. Put the marks in their place. You'll probably get out of this without killing them, but you doubt they'll be willing to talk till you wrap up their hull. Okay, that's the message I need. Like, hey, dummy, shoot them. You big dumb. Oh yeah, we have this guy now. He can probably do this instead. We're gonna send this guy up here, send this guy down here. That's an explosion. You're gonna move out. You're gonna come in and, now that you're here, stun bomb. Move the boys in, move the boys in. And we're gonna move this boy in too. We're gonna move in all the boys. I just noticed how many missile launchers they have. It's a lot of missiles. It's like way more missiles than I want there to be missiles. I'm gonna be honest, that is like the scariest noise you could possibly ever hear, I think. Get to it. You know, just do it now. There's no reason. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of missiles. All right, it's fine. We evaded. We had the evasion. Cluster bomb weapons. All right, save me, cluster bomb. A bomb for every weapon. You'll love to see it. All right, yep. Just keep shooting shields till they, you know, leave. Oh, yeah. Iran mold spores. Well, it'll take his ward you off. The boss ain't here. There's no reason to kill us. The guild doesn't have, or guild doesn't care. You call me a mold spore. Not cool. I wonder if that's still, like, that's probably still murder, right? We didn't come here to kill you, you dumbs. Why are you here? This guy, who is not related to the other guy, sent us here. That's a name I haven't heard in a long while. I thought he left for good. Have you seen who's not even on board your ship? Have you even looked? You fools. Thought he left for good after the whole, well, you know. Okay, we gotta look up what I don't know means. Is that I don't know as in, like, whatever, I'm leaving? Or is it I don't know as in, please tell me? Because if it's please tell me, that's for Sherlock. That's the quiz master of doom. There's so much I don't know. What's the other one? Okay, yeah, we can click I don't know, that's fine. Alright. I just wanted to quick check that. It doesn't, I don't think he tells us anything, but both of these lead to the next coordinates. So I don't know. I'm not gonna explain this stuff. Don't got the head for all the mushy gushy relationships. I just punch things. Okay, whatever. We were running a mission to take out one of the guild's less hospitable dissection centers. When the boss ran into some trouble, he got captured and is held there currently. But we escaped. His last orders were us to stay here in the ship and hide. We're in no condition for a jailbreak, especially not at a low brawl. But you could try it, maybe. Alright, yeah, I can maybe do it. Depends on where it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just enough, just enough. I have a prison break to do. Yeah, we'll lock the doors. Hey, $32, thanks. Alright, if we're gonna be doing the nonsense, make sure that's max then. Because we're gonna need the clustering guillotine. Ooh, what is this? Find yourself in yet another clearing and see a massive bay. It's very pleasant looking, and you aren't sure where the clansmen could possibly be keeping such a sinister... I should have upgraded sensors. Until you look towards the sky. Yeah, there's a giant spaceship of death up there. The facility is so massive it blocks out nearly all the perceivable sky, yet the market down below bustles with life. Just fly up to the facility. What could go wrong? Turns out many things. As soon as you pass by the barrier to the section center hangar, a massive anti-ship cannon on the interior wall swivel to face your ship. Several clansmen start shouting at you. What you doing here? Yeah, of course I have a license. Of course. He does have his membership card. Very handy. Very handy. You finally made your way to the prison hold labeled Exotic Creature Containment. You shoot a couple guards on the way. Alright, they're just dead. Rip those guys. And we unlock the Salt Man. Open the cell door where you find a massive gray creature leaning against the wall as if waiting for you. I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say, you aren't with the guild. Well, that's not true. I have a membership card. Saying that green ooze all over your chest seems to belong to a slug. Like, they're mostly slugs. You should be more confused than anything. Just seeing all the guild. Like, I have 3 clan guild guys, right? Like, nearly half my ship. He sticks out his massive hands, named Obian. Most call me the Salt Man. My clone has sent us to find you. Sylvan as in the Sylvan, not this Sylvan, but the other Sylvan. A traveling merchant, that's the one. Salt Man seems to have an air of both excitement and reservation. Yeah, with the one that the big spooky ship that says stranger a lot. Oh heaven, my dearest is here. Oh heavens, I hardly prepare for such a reunion. Well, no, it's not true. Technically, he is here. That seems fitting that seems fitting. Regardless, I appreciate the effort you've gone through to save me. Is my crew aware that I am alive? We met them on the way, but no idea if they're coming. They'd be smart to not to. It's unwise to challenge the orders of their captain. Though I would be a little disappointed. Let's hurry out of here before more guys fight you to death. I will follow you to the corridors facility where you make your way to the hangar where your ship is held. You hurry inside and take off the massive facility and make your way back down to the market. Also, we got a green dude. Oh, look, it's a giant ship. All right. There's a little fecal dropping, stealing our things. All right, yeah, I did steal something. That's a lot of. Oh, he's got cluster bomb. He knows to use the cluster bomb. Those are both bad guys. Yeah, everyone's in the med bay. That was a mistake. Don't leave them in the med bay. Oh, why? Where are you guys going? Where are you guys going in such a rush? Hey, how's it going? Oh, I shouldn't let that happen. What is that? That's not even a room right now. That's fine, actually. All right, they really just are shooting all the bolts, huh? Then this guy can leave the room, and then I'm gonna be sneaky and move this guy. Wait, does this guy? I forget what salt does. We're gonna have to look at what salt does. I'm gonna cluster bomb their shields, I think, and then swap to the guillotine. Go ahead and cloak through all that nonsense. Okay, we hit most of those. They don't have any cloaking on their end, which is very good. That guy can turn. What does this do? Does this hurt everyone? Drain the health of all enemies. So we can move these guys out and turn salt mode on, and he's gonna start chunking through their health, I think. And we're just gonna send all the bullets here on weapons. I like how that had like 0.1 seconds to charge. All right, everyone in positions. Don't. That's an issue that he is in this hallway and he is doing the damage. That's pretty good. That's even better. Except the missile launcher's back online again. You need the med. Well, you can come up here and do this. This guy can come do this, and this guy can come do this, and this guy can come do this. And they can just punch regularly. Let's. Oh, can't cloak. Definitely cannot cloak. My sensors, no. That's gonna be a spicy meatball right there. They're still stunned. Yeah, that's a spicy meatball. They turned invincible, but it didn't help them at all. They really love fixing this one room, huh? You're out here. You guys need health. Yeah, go get the health. Go ahead and cloak. That guy's dead. They're swapping positions. Just shoot shield guy. Good, shield guy's dead. Sweet, wonderful. He's gonna go fix shields so I can kill this guy. Oh no, that guy's gonna leave to do something else. Medbay? Looks like he's fixing medbay. Positions, please. For this guy, needs to go get the health. Okay, kill that guy. Yeah, there we go. And he's gonna run and fix shields. I didn't want medbay to be fixed. And then one last guillotine. He's giving up on that. He's going for O2 now. I can actually see the enemy ship for once in my life. There we go. Another cruiser jumps in nearby, followed by another and another. There's no way you can take out all these ships. You don't know that. I could, maybe. More ships approach underneath the shadow of a massive dissection center. It becomes apparent that this is the end. The EHG has had enough of messing around in the sector. Surrender the Salt Man or be annihilated. No, you guys can't even keep a constant accent. Oi, lad. You don't have to be rude. Anyways, you've made your... I thought that said chocolate. Your choice, mate. Time to suffer the consequences. Or consequence... I guess it cuts off the ES, but the E itself would be the same word, so it's just the S. The consequence. This doesn't have a chance to finish his sins when an 8-burst salvo takes out his shields, then engines, causing him to spiral into a nearby ship. This guy descends Sylvian's ship, followed by the Salt Man's own cruiser, firing away into the fleet. It's the Merchant Man. He should have just ran when I was like, come on. I know I don't have as impressive of a volley as he does, but it's a pretty good volley. Sylvian had a particularly well-armed ship. He didn't think he was strong enough to scare away an entire fleet. Evidently, his departure from the guild left quite... I could scare away an entire fleet with this ship. Have you seen the cluster bomb? Cluster bomb could scare away... Like, could you imagine 4 cluster bombs? Good luck. Good luck with whatever. Let's see. Salt cruiser laying in front of you. Stranger, I know I can count on you. Sylvan laughs nervously, then faces Obian... Aben? Could be Aben. It's just we've been saying Sylvian, like Yil, Yin. It could just be an I. It could be Aben. You can speak up. If you dare address me as a stranger, I'll crack open your skull. Never dream of it. It's been a long time. Oh, you know, just wandering the scum-infested sector and being held captive in the labs where they mutilate people for fun. I think they call it taxidermy. I always find it distasteful. I didn't think I could bear to see you again after so much time. But when I heard you might be in trouble, I came. But I was still too much of a coward, so I sent my own clone to save you. That could be the plot of a game, right? Like, you play as a clone of someone else? That's kind of what's happening. No, we'll keep listening. I assume this is if I've already done this before. I sent my clone to save you. You know, I can't blame you. The life of a ruthless killer and the life of a merchant are, well, not that different in this climate, but I'm not sure I'm sure there's some differences somewhere. Well, you know, you just look, you give him like a friends and family discount for the guns, and it's fine. Tooling a hug, then Sylvan keeps enough distance away from the body for flagship being singed. But yeah, that's an issue. You can't really hug. You're gonna have to wear a jacket or something. It's quite an ironic relationship. Hey, sodium cruiser slot A. The help of Oben and his crew carry over a large crate of scrap. Oben transfers over some blueprints from his vessel as well. Figuring the Federation might have some use for them, Sylvan heads back to the ship, but Oben stands between the three ships with a look of indecision. Something wrong? Looks like you've got a Calthorian brain parasite. I want to know. I want to go there. I want to know what happens. It's probably zombies. That feels zombie-ish. I got 3 choices. Okay, we're gonna have to look at this because are these gonna be ships? What would this do? We have to entice him to do something. All right. So from the looks of it, 2 of these options are more or less the same. It's you either get the dude or the salt launcher. And maybe for the health of my own crew, I probably shouldn't have him on board. It probably, thematically, right? You probably should send him along his way. He doesn't need to stick around with the clone. The clone has served their purpose. So yeah, go and give me a discount. Yeah. Owen glances at Sylvan. Well, I'm not one to object, but it is your choice. Why not? I see why life is wondering the cause of us selling guns to strangers. Turns to his crew and addresses the same rockman from earlier you spoke to. But did he die? Did I murder the rock? I think the rock guy survived. Trying to remember if anyone died when they boarded. I think the shell died. Garner, I'm trusting you with my ship. Take good care of it, and you, Federation Captain, you have my gratitude. And since I know gratitude is all but an accepted currency in these parts, may this weapon will satisfy you. He then salutes and walks into the ship, and they fly away. All right, salt launcher. That was quite the adventure. In the end, you reunited Sylvan with his lost partner, figured out what a salt man is, probably solved some ancient biological mystery, and you made an enemy of the guild. That's probably good. It's fine. It's whatever. Don't worry. I got salt gun. Fires 2 shield-piercing projectiles in radius that do higher than normal crew damage and stun, as well as damaging hull. Wee! Yeah, wee. Yeah, maybe cluster, charge, kernel, and salt. It does shoot 2 shots, so that kind of makes up for the longer charge time. I don't know. We'll have to see. We need to go to the hive.